there you are, my dear. I would offer you lunch, but it's inedible. The veal is like shoe leather. Are you trying to poison me, Jules?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you're trying to poison me?
Yes, the veal is like shoe leather. I'll have the chef executed immediately.
Do it now.
Labor problems?
Oh, not for long.
You know, it is risky for you to keep calling me down here like this.
Well, I thought you might be interested. My conversations with Brenda have become very enlightening.
In what way?
Well, I find that there were long periods of time when she was alone, and you could have been off visiting the child.
Theo, you are chasing a fantasy. There is no child.
So and your good friend keep insisting.
Look, Sonny and his people are hunting you down as we speak.
Go to Mr. Corinthos, tell him you're sick with worry, and get him to tell you what progress he's making.
Oh, I doubt that Sonny is going to confide in me.
Oh, he'll find a way. You're very convincing when you want to be.
I'll keep you informed.
Oh, one more thing. You and Brenda were in India last spring.
Yes.
And then?
She went to Tahiti with Murphy Sinclair.
You know this is fact.
I saw the pictures.
And where were you?
On a retreat in Bhutan. Now, if the interrogation is over...
Problem solved.
That'll be a first.
Here is your passport, your social security card, your driver's license, and your green card. Everything a young lass needs to stay in the amber waves of grain.
Sarah Mackenzie. Do I look like a Sarah Mackenzie?
Are you trying to get her deported? Is that what you're trying to do?
Natasha, give the girl a little encouragement.
I'm going to ask you again. Are you trying to get her deported?
She'll not get deported. These are top of the line. This guy's an artist. I use him myself all the time.
Get her arrested and then she's going to get deported.
Okay, what have you come up with?
Nothing. But I'm thinking about it.
Marriage looks like the best option.
You know, if you don't like the name Sarah, you could go with Sonia.
No, Sonia's quite appealing.
Are you seriously considering this?
I'm trying to keep an open mind.
Very practical, very wise.
Could you give us a little time to discuss this?
Absolutely.
I'm going to leave these with you, just in case.
Thank you. Just keep walking before you cause any more problems.
I'm not causing problems. I'm a problem solver.
You are not.
What is it with we Spencer men and our weakness for damsels in distress?
Probably the same reason you like to drive big, long cars. You know, your son is really gunning for this green card wedding.
Well, I think it's a terrible mistake.
Coming from the king of mistakes.
I don't drive a big, long car.
I suppose I could be Sarah Mackenzie or Mrs. Lucky Spencer.
Fraudulent documents or a fraudulent marriage? Your call.
Maybe Suzanne's afraid Brenda's going to tell Sonny all about the baby once they're married.
Why would Suzanne care?
Well, if Brenda's baby is alive, she's desperate to keep him away from Alexander's family, and maybe Suzanne's all about helping Brenda.
I just think something's missing. I don't know.
The Jackal is the bearer of most urgent tidings regarding my memoir. The publishers are most excited about the chapter featuring Stone Cold, and they have given it a green light.
Spinelli and I need to talk.
Okay. I'll look into Suzanne Stanwyck over the last 3 years.
Dante's research will miss the mark by a vast and gaping margin.
What have you got?
Nothing short of victory. Jacobi has cracked the case. Enlightenment lies within.
Diane, it's Carly. Look, I'm sure Jax has been in touch with you about changing the custody agreement. I need you to call me as soon as possible.
You saved my life. Sorry to repay you by bringing trouble to your doorstep.
Jax and I have been having this fight for years.
Not too bad. being the parents of a little kid. Beautiful girl, by the way.
Thanks. I know it's best for Jocelyn if Jax and I get along, but if he tries taking her from me, this is going to be war.
Well, he should trust you.
I can't believe this is happening. I mean, I thought Jax and I were going to be forever.
Little ex-husband threw in the monkey wrench.
Sonny's the father of my kids. Jason's my best friend. They're always going to be a part of my life. Jax knew that. He just, all of a sudden, he can't handle it.
Well, they're a constant target. I'm not a parent, but maybe it's not unreasonable.
No, to feel that way, I get it. Yeah, okay. But Jax isn't perfect. And I'm Morgan and Jocelyn's mother. It's not okay to bully me.
No, something tells me most people don't.
I've done everything I can to help Brenda by going through the proper channels without leaving a trail of blood in my wake, Sonny.
Right, maybe this is a good time for all of us to just take a moment, just breathe.
Morgan and Jocelyn, they need to be protected from the violence that almost destroyed Michael's life. And if Carly won't do it, then I have to.
Let me guess. You want custody of Carly's kids?
Yes, for now I do.
And you think that she's going to cave into your paranoid demands?
And if Carly is not willing to compromise, perhaps this is an opportunity.
You are out on a limb, fighting a losing battle. Even Diane, right, Diane, is going to bail out.
You know, I hope to God that you wake up before you kill off your entire family one by one.
Gosh, you and Jax are just such a pleasure.
Okay, forget Jax. Have you checked into Theo's holding company? So we can find out where he's holding Brenda.
Okay, cards on the table. Total honesty.
Yeah?
I had no idea that John was going to be here with Dr. Niles. Okay, I picked this restaurant because it is exactly one elevator ride away from my office, which leaves me more time to spend with you.
I like your reasoning.
Okay, that said, I'm not indifferent to Johnny. We were in pretty deep. And those feelings don't just go away overnight. Okay.
I don't mean to get personal.
Yes, you do.
All right, now that I have my opening, do you think there's any chance that you would ever be interested in dating Johnny again?
You know what? I think John's got his life. And I've got mine. And then there's that other thing.
What?
Well, I've just been having an awfully good time enjoying you.
Did you find anything?
Yep, but I'm enjoying the view. The search.
You are such a boy.
Is that an insult? I don't know.
Well, have you been looking around at all?
Yes, I have. I've searched this entire couch and nothing.
Come on, Matt. Don't you want to get Patrick and Robin back together so they can live happily ever after?
Yes, yes.
Then keep searching, because we need to find that syringe before Johnny gets back.
Hurry.
I mentioned I hate you.
Ew, I'm not getting that vibe.
You are a blackmailing bastard.
Oh, and you love it, don't you?
No. In your dreams. I'm only here because you still have proof that I tried to drug Robin.
First.
I hate you.
I sense that.
No, this is blackmail.
Oh, and you love it.
Give me the syringe.
Nice one.
I'll find it.
You haven't yet.
Oh, I will. And then I will be gone. And you will still want me.
Oh, like you want Patrick, but he wants nothing to do with you, huh?
Shut up.
These look real enough. Not that I'd know a good forgery from a bad one.
Well, we can certainly take the chance if that's what you want.
You know, truthfully, I'm not all that optimistic about walking around with a personal phony identification.
It's not the only option.
Right. Marriage.
We could probably pull it off.
Just seems like an awfully clinical reason to get married.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have to stay married very long, just until we convince the Immigration Review Board, maybe a few months after that, to be safe.
I can't help but think about your father's concern. I mean, if I use the phony ID, I'm only risking myself. But if we get married, I pulled you into committing fraud, and you're a police detective. It would ruin your career.
You're more likely to get caught in the long run with the fake IDs. You know, maybe not right away, but eventually. I think marriage is the best way to go.
You have such a generous heart. I don't want to take advantage.
You're not. I want you here, and the truth is, I like you a lot.
I like you too. We've been getting along so well. What if a green card marriage ruins it?
Well, in a perfect world, this is not the way that I would choose to get to know you better, but I mean, it's the situation we're in. We don't live in a perfect world.
I suppose it's just a formality.
It's your call.
All right. Let's get married.
Yeah. Deal.
Deal.
I have dozens of people pulling records in both Manhattan and Port Charles, researching every transaction Theo's holding companies have ever made. Nothing so far.
I don't understand how a piece of garbage like that gets through the front door.
Because he had impeccable credentials,
Why didn't you have him checked out? He shouldn't have been on Brenda's case in the first place.
Did have him checked out. New York checked him out. Theo Hoffman is an exceptional attorney who knew he was going to be a psychopath.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you right now, okay? I got to find this psychopath and then find Brenda, whatever it takes.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Yes, you do your job, let me do my job, and we're going to be fine.
Fine,
You know what I mean?
fine. I will call my people. I will see if they've unearthed anything new. In the meantime, please do not turn Port Charles into a war zone while I'm gone.
Hey, don't run. You know something about Brenda?
I know. I can take you to her.
Are we leaving?
It's very possible you may never leave at all.
Theo was indeed married by a justice of the peace in Manhattan 35 years ago. This photo was taken not long after of Theo and his devoted wife.
Wait a minute, that's...
Suzanne, real name Stephanie Wayne.
Are you kidding me? She's married to Theo? Is she Alexander's mother?
I've yet to confirm that fact, but given the dates and ages, it seems most likely. When Theo was embarking on his second life of crime as the Balkan, Suzanne, or should I say Stephanie, created a second identity in the mid-'80s as Suzanne Stanwyck, journalist and child advocate.
Jason, I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm just going crazy with worry. Have you had any luck in tracking Brenda?
We have just had a breakthrough.
What is it?
You're Theo's wife? Where the hell is he holding Brenda?